Imagine scrolling through your feed and seeing people claiming they found a way to pull free money from an ATM. Sounds too good to be true, right? You might have heard about the so-called Chase ATM hack that's been circulating on platforms like TikTok. Some videos make it look like people are getting free money just by using this so-called hack. And let's be real, who wouldn't be intrigued by the idea of free cash, right? But here's the thing, what might seem like a quick and easy way to make some money could actually land you in a whole lot of trouble. And when I say trouble, I'm not just talking about losing some cash, I'm talking about serious legal consequences that could follow you for years. So, what exactly is this Chase ATM hack? Well, to put it simply, it involves writing a check for more money than you have in your account, depositing it through an ATM, and then withdrawing a portion of that money before the check actually clears. It might sound like a clever trick, but it's not new. This is essentially a form of check fraud, and it's something that banks, including Chase, take very seriously. The issue here is that you're withdrawing money that isn't really yours, and when the bank realizes the check is no good, they're going to want that money back, plus more. Now, you might be thinking, if so many people are doing it and getting away with it, why not give it a try? But here's the reality. Banks are incredibly sophisticated when it comes to detecting fraud, and they have systems in place to catch this kind of activity. In fact, Chase has already addressed this so-called glitch, and they've been quick to reverse the fraudulent transactions. That means people who thought they hit the jackpot are now finding their accounts overdrawn by thousands of dollars. And let's be honest, dealing with a massive negative balance is the last thing any of us need, right? But it doesn't stop there. Not only are you risking your financial well-being, but you're also opening yourself up to potential legal action. Check fraud is a criminal offense, and people who get caught could face hefty fines, a permanent mark on their record, or even jail time. And let's not forget, having a fraud charge on your record can make it nearly impossible to open a new bank account in the future. So, even though it might seem like a harmless trend, the consequences are very real, and they're not worth the risk. Another thing to consider is how easily this whole situation could have been avoided. Social media can be a great place to discover new things, but it's also full of misinformation. Just because you see something trending doesn't mean it's safe or legal to try. And when it comes to your finances, it's always better to be cautious. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Instead of looking for shortcuts, focusing on building good financial habits will serve you much better in the long run. And here's a little advice from me to you. If you ever find yourself in a situation where money shows up in your account that doesn't belong to you, don't spend it. Contact your bank immediately and let them know. It might feel like a windfall, but that money isn't yours, and eventually, the bank will come looking for it. It's always better to be safe and honest rather than getting caught up in something that could have long-lasting negative effects. So, in short, the Chase ATM hack isn't a hack at all, it's fraud. And while it might seem tempting to try it out, the risks far outweigh any potential short-term gains. I know it can be frustrating to see others seemingly getting away with things like this, but trust me, the long-term consequences just aren't worth it. Staying on the right side of the law, protecting your financial future, and building wealth through legitimate means is always the best approach. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope this has given you some clarity on why you should steer clear of this so-called hack and stick to more honest ways of managing your money. If you have any questions or thoughts on this topic, feel free to drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, the best way to secure your financial future is through smart, responsible choices, not risky schemes that could backfire. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.